Shh. It's about to start.
What does she want us to do when she does that?
I don't know. You're supposed to,
We're supposed to start.
Popcorn, butter.
No, that's not how it goes. Scooby doesn't say popcorn, butter, nachos.
No.
cheese,
You're not wrong. He goes.
milk
Scooby goes. Nacho Libre.
Nacho. I've never seen that movie. Is that a good movie?
You haven't seen
Blinsky?
Jack Black's hit movie Nacho Libre?
Hey, how's it going? It's me, Jack Black. Come see me on Nacho Libre. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our unscripted comedy show here on Twitch.tv.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah. So they call the Muppets now.
I guess so.
Is that show actually unscripted?
I think part of it isn't, part of it is.
There's like 5 ad-lib lines per episode.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call it unscripted.
There's 5 mandated ad-lib lines.
Just a quick heads up also, Rose is gonna be a little late. She's not here yet.
What do you mean? She's right here. She's right. Say hi, Rosa.
Cover her up with the game Muppet.
No!
Is the game Muppet on the screen?
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
No, we weren't supposed to mention it! You ruined the bit! Oh my, we were supposed to mention one game of it.
I'm sorry. Everyone forget.
Hey, can you all do me a quick favor and just forget I said that?
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly. What were we talking about?
We
Wait,
lost-
can we start the show already? Come on.
We lost five viewers in the span of this intro.
We just started. How did we 5?
I'm glad.
It's about to start. You ready? You ready? Popcorn? Butter? Nachos? Cheese? Root beer with red licorice straw? What is happening?
Welcome to Ready to Start the Podcast. And
I forgot what we do on this show.
No, don't worry.
I'm sorry. I'm stop. I'm not gonna interrupt you. I'm gonna zip. That's my lip. Zip.
This is the show where, well, we might talk about some things. Wink, wink. Oh, yuck.
What do we keep losing viewers? What do I need to retweet? What the heck is going on?
Yeah.
No, we can't start a show like this.
Yeah, hold on.
This is
See,
sad.
can you use your eCloud? Can you you're friends with MattPat, right? Can you DM MattPat to retweet?
Oh yeah, let me Mr. Pat. Oh, looks like I got a DM. I can't do a MattPat. I can only do like the hello internet. Welcome to I can only do that.
Can you DM Mr. Butch Hartman, and he can go, "Hey, Hart fans! Today we're gonna drop the Ready to Start the Podcast gang in the Fairly Odd Parents style."
Bart?
Bart? Hey, Bart fans.
Hey, Bart. Why is Homer saying this? Why is he addressing the Bart fans? Remember
Let me
Homer?
look at my list of things to talk about.
Does anyone here remember when they did Homer live?
Yes, that's a classic bit. And he endorsed Bernie Sanders.
So if you weren't aware, there was a time where, like, I don't remember what episode this was, but for like part of an episode, they did a thing where you could call into The Simpsons live, and like Homer would answer your questions live, and he's like, "To prove we're live, today the Seattle Kickbacks lost 3-4." And then someone called about Donald Trump, and then Homer was like, "I support Bernie and his delicious chicken."
Yeah. I remember that. Bender was on screen.
Bender!
Oh, hey, Meatbag! Hey, Meatbag, can I do the live show? Oh, we got 24 viewers. No, we're doing good. We're doing good.
we got real time. Like, oh, we got 24 viewers. It's okay.
We can... Wait, no, we don't. What happened? What's happening? No, let's just, maybe the key is just not paying attention. Let's just turn our heads. Don't even look at it. If you don't look at it, it's not a problem. Don't nobody in the chat tell us how many viewers we have.
We have 3 viewers. Their names are Liv, Ryan, and Seep.
Kermit, we have to increase our clout for our new streaming service show.
Let's start talking about things now. I think. I guess it's a good segue.
Yeah, we don't have any steam. We don't have any. You know what? No, let's. I wanted to break something up actually.
Okay, you can go first.
Do you ever? Have you ever like been mad? Have you ended an argument saying "fine"? Has anyone in the world ever done that?
I
You
feel
know what
like,
I'm talking about?
I feel like if you ended arguing with just the word "fine," it's like just seems like really passive aggressive, and you're not actually satisfied with how the argument ended.
Yeah, I feel like if you tried to do that, then they'd be like, they'd know that you're not fine, and they'd try to restart the argument.
I don't know. Yeah, I've never. See, I feel like always in like TV and movies, like there's always a scene where like they're yelling, they're like "fine, fine," and then they storm away from each other. That happens in like the Last Airbender like 5 times.
What happens to what?
The Last Airbender.
Oh,
I've just been watching that lately.
they're arguing a lot. Why do they fight on that show?
Just 'cause it's character conflict. It's a great show. This is a great show. This is character conflict.
They,
They say we're going to see this on SpongeBob.
they fight a lot because there's only one last airbender, and they're fighting over who gets to have it.
Oh, I want the Last Airbender. And they're like reaching in the Dorito bowl, and they're like fighting it over, and the Dorito flies in the air, and they look at each other. And
Is it like that scene in Kung Fu Panda where like there's only one dumpling left, and then Poe and Master Shifu have to fight over it, and then Poe wins, and then he throws the dumpling back and goes, "I'm not hungry."
We get it, Ryan. You love that scene. You think about it so much. You have a photographic memory of that scene.
Why are you being so mean to me about it?
I'm sipping my tea like Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. Okay, back to what you were doing.
All right, so
Running a podcast show.
so
We cannot let this be 2 hours again.
it's
just
okay. I promise.
Yeah.
1 hour and 45 minutes of shutting the podcast down, no matter what.
Well, actually, we're gonna do only half an hour this time to make up for last time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Liv's watched Muppets Now, but me and Seep watched hit show Muppets Now, and I thought it was pretty bad.
Wow.
Sounded pretty bad.
It's. I think the way to describe it is it's the most Disney-fied Muppets product yet. I think. You can,
Yeah.
I can like feel like the notes are Disney. Like, oh, give Miss Piggy a fashion show. That'll be funny. People can tweet about it.
Linda Cardellini. I'm on stream with Linda Cardellini.
You get the feeling they want it. Like the whole show just feel like chaotic and crazy and wacky because it's the Muppets trying to like do something, but it always feels like there's like a chain to them, like holding them back from going all the way.
Yeah, it's very like they can't step out of the James Corden bubble. That's how I describe it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like it's a very digestible show. Like Scooter says, like, can't unsee that. It's very like GIF. Oh, that's just GIFable.
Yeah,
It's a very GIFable show.
Twitter
They make
meme bait.
Twitter- Yeah, it's Twitter. Basically, the show is Twitter meme bait, is what I'm saying.
It's like I think the best example is like the Swedish Chef ones are always supposed to be like, whoa, he's so crazy and wacky, messing up the food. But like it never feels like he's going crazy enough or like wacky enough. It's always just, oh, he set something on fire, but it's a small fire, and there's a very mild reaction to it.
Oh, that's not how you make chicken curry, Swedish chef.
And then the celebrity guest is like, oh, this guy's a little crazy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the celebrity chef like has no reaction to Swedish Chef. It's just, oh, how crazy and wacky. This is not like real life.
You know, I think the problem is there's not enough misery. You know, comedy comes with misery.
Really great Doug Walker misery bit. I'm sure everyone's gonna understand the iconic thing where Doug Walker thinks all comedy has to come back to misery.
Everyone gets that joke. Everyone's watching enough Nostalgia Critic in our audience. All 30. I'm not. All amount of our viewers. I don't know how many viewers there are. I'm not looking at the screen. I don't know how many viewers.
So the one segment I laughed at is the one with Walter and Kermit, where like Kermit's like photobombing things, which is like a very like
Photobommy.
you could tell like these like make a segment where Kermit photobombs, but like
Put that on my Facebook.
I thought the images they put him in were pretty funny. Credit where there was like the one time I like laughed, but it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised how bored I was watching it. Like above anything else, there were just multiple times throughout the episode. I was like, I just want to skip this.
Yeah, there are just parts where like it's just you kind of there's not really it doesn't go crazy. It's chained. It's very chained. There's no like I feel like I mean I kind of enjoy it on just the level of like oh like there's Pepe and Scooter and they're on a game show.
I'll give the Pepe one
cute.
credit. I thought the Pepe one was okay too.
Yeah, it was cute.
I like the
I
part.
like
I like
the-
how it ended with him just saying who wants to win.
I like the part where Gonzo had the chickens and he couldn't tell them apart and they got mad at him. That's a cute Gonzo moment.
Yeah, I just on the whole though, it I think Muppets Now is like the peak of like Disney should not own the Muppets anymore. They do not know what they want to do with this at all.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of Kermit's new performer? That's a controversial topic.
I feel mean saying I don't love it, but it works sometimes. But I think the problem is less his voice, but more like Kermit doesn't have any like big reactions to anything in the show. He's always very like subdued. Like he doesn't get like frustrated ever. He's just kind of like, oh, okay, Miss Piggy, all right, yeah, sure.
He's very yeah.
Whereas I feel like in the original Muppet Show, Kermit would like reach a breaking point and start getting really frustrated most of the time. Not most of the time, but like that's the funniest moments is when Kermit's like finally had to just, like unleash himself.
Yeah, that's probably more a problem with just the very chained nature of this.
Kermit has been tamed.
He has been tamed. The new performer is Matt Vogel, who does a few other Muppets. He's Big Bird too
Aw,
right now.
I like Big Bird.
Oh, God, young Big Bird.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this performer is like fine. I can see like people because like the last one, Steve Whitmire, that's one that like a lot of people now grew up on, and they probably think of that as like the Kermit voice, and not necessarily Jim Henson.
Yeah,
and he also had the benefit of like being in like Muppets Christmas Carol. Was like one of his first roles.
Yeah, I've watched.
That's just,
I've
like,
watched
amazing classic.
I've watched like a lot of like Muppet media, so like I've heard both voices. So, like I'm pretty used to like a third new one, I guess. Like it's not like a bigger thing to me, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really mind. I don't think it's. I really don't think it's like some people say like oh it's so awful like it doesn't even sound. I think it's like it's fine. It sort of goes in a different direction.
I think
than like Steve Whitmire.
I think the
like,
proof for me that like it's just kind of Muppets Now and not the actor's fault is more like he does. If you watch the Muppets Take the Bowl, which is like the live show they did, I thought he was really good there as Kermit. And I think it's because
not many people got to see that.
I think it's because that show puts way more emphasis like them being crazy and wacky and silly and chaotic. Like Muppets Now kind of wants the whole like oh they're putting this whole show together the last minute thing, and I think Muppets Takes the Bowl is what that wants to be, but actually like realized. Like there's a point where like Kermit and Scooter just bring out random like lost Muppets they haven't been used in years. It's like, oh look, it's obscure Muppets. Look and clap.
I imagine if the new Kermit's like if his big debut was like something people were actually like something that was more good, I guess. I feel like people wouldn't really mind as much. But
yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Holy moly, is that Rosa from...
What's this supposed to be? Who's this character excited to see Rosa?
I got the nachos.
It's Nacho!
Oh.
Did you get the Nacho? Libre!
Got the nachos. Do you got the licorice straw?
right here.
Are we just doing the intro
Are we ready
again?
to start the movie?
We just doing the intro again?
Are we? So, let's do it. Everyone, shut up. Shh.
Okay. Shh. It's about to start.
You gotta lead. You gotta like set me up. You're not really setting me up.
You got the popcorn seep.
Rocky.
Better.
You got the nachos. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Ryan, I have the popcorn. Hold on, wait.
Brian.
Why is my...
Whoa! Holy cow, it's Paper Mario! He's real! He's in my I gonna do? Oh my god! He's breaking everything! Wow!
Rosa turned Mario 64. I like how he had a solid conversation about like the Muppets going for like a solid 15 minutes. And Rosa comes in playing as Mario 64 and implies he's attacking us.
You know, it's not a podcast without derailment.
Rosa,
So how are you doing today, Liv? What we're talking about?
I'm good. They're just
Did we
talking about the
introduce
Muppets. I mean, I'm right on the side.
yeah, there she is. She's right there.
What is
Like-
that? Are you like opening a salad box?
Yeah.
Rosa's crumpling me up.
Just like Michael Jordan in Space Jam when the moon stars come down to planet Earth and crumple Michael Jordan up to a little ball and like dribble him around and like throw him into the hoop.
Ooh, Danny Trejo is
Alright, Rosa, if you make it, this is a very loud noise, Rosa. Rosa.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's a very loud noise.
Yeah, get out of the pot. Get out of here. Get out of here, Rosa.
You need to
We
be
don't want you-
quiet in a theater.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, shh, it's about to start. You ready? What? Where did Rosa go? Hello?
I got the nachos.
Butter.
Red licorice straw.
So, Rosa, did you watch Muppets Now?
No, I just saw a picture of Kermit and that's it. But I think that's all we needed from Muppets Now. It's just a picture of Kermit to know that he's still out there.
Rosa, did you see the funny gif?
Hold on, let me check.
It's the gif about Kermit studying.
I think Muppets Now is gonna last one season. I think they're gonna do one season and give up.
Yeah, it sounds very one season. It
I
sounds like the kind of show that no one working on it really wants to do.
Yeah.
I checked a few other people's like Muppet fan opinions. No one seems that into this at all.
Which means that nobody likes the Muppets anymore, and we should just shelve them for 50 years.
God,
No more Muppets.
Muppets are gonna get fucking Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Jasmine in chat is right. I think Disney should buy Plants vs. Zombies.
Who should have the Muppets? What is going to happen? Like,
I just kind of want the Muppets to exist on their own, not tied to any particular studio. To be
honestly,
honest,
yeah.
They should be public domain. It feels right for them.
Yeah, just let like Steve Whitmire's like, I'm gonna make my own Kermit show, and there's gonna be 2 Kermits.
I feel like Disney, like, again, kind of wants Muppets to be kind of like part of their brand family, like, you know, like, wow, just like the Avengers, just like whatever else they own, it's everything, Simpsons, but like, I just don't think like the tone and spirit of the Muppets really fits with like Disney, I guess, right now.
No, it's like it's weird because like it's not like the Muppets aren't like this huge like brand with like a bunch of merchandise,
Mhm.
like even before Disney, but like something about it being owned by Disney just makes it feel more like that.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like, oh, this isn't what the Muppets are about. The Muppets are like a small indie brand. They're like a small independent like company. They're not supposed to be owned by anyone. You can't have the Muppets.
Yeah, I just don't think I just feel like Disney bought the Muppets to say they owned it and then had no idea. They made those like 2 movies. The second one didn't do very good, and they didn't know what to do after that.
Yeah.
They tried doing like the documentary one, like that was like The Office,
I have
Parks
mixed
and Rec.
thoughts. I have mixed thoughts on the documentary ABC series they did. I think some parts were good, and then it gets better. Oh, the problem is it got better too late.
What I
Yeah.
think they're gonna do next with the Muppets is they're gonna do a reboot where the Muppets are in high school,
There we go.
but they're like,
Go on, go on. Just get it over with.
they're like it's human versions of the Muppets. So there's like this green-haired kid, and his name is like Kyler.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see.
keep going.
Oh, you're doing a Clone High joke.
Yeah,
Who's Abe Lincoln?
Hey Kermit, hey Kermit, it's me. It's me, Walter, the high school gay Muppet. Hey,
That's great, Walter the High School Gay Muppet. Fozzie, have you checked out Walter the High School Gay Muppet? Kermit, I am looking at... Waka waka! It is Walter the Gay High School Muppet!
Oh, hey, Camilla, look, it's Walter, the high school gay Muppet. Camilla, look at that. We're in high school, Camilla.
I like the idea of Gonzo turning to the screen to say, "We're in high school."
It's just like a Three Lame video. We're just the Three Lame Studios podcast.
Homer, it is so simple. He is Scooter from the Muppets.
We don't have anything.
Did anything else? Did we do any final thoughts on Muppets Now and like the state of the Muppets brand? I guess. What would you want them to do with the Muppets next after Muppets Now lasts like 4 episodes?
They should put the Muppet Show on Disney Plus.
They
I've
probably
never
should.
been able to see that.
Yeah,
I've never seen that show before.
I wanted to give Kermit a gun.
I think it's time for them to do a Muppets action series.
Hear the legends of the Muppets. Muppetics Unleashed.
Did you talk about Kermit and Amphibia? Oh, that's right. So I don't know who was aware of this, but a year ago in Big City Greens, Fozzie the Bear guest starred in Big City Greens. Like credited, like in the credits, the character was credited voiced by Fozzie Bear. He played like a dentist, and they did it again recently with Kermit and Amphibia. He played a character. It was said played by Kermit.
Fucked up.
That makes no. I
Did
think
he
he should
die?
be able to. What?
Did Kermit die in Amphibia?
No, he's okay. Don't worry.
Drats.
I think it'd be a really bold move to have Kermit guest star on your show just to kill him.
So Kermit was in Amphibia. Fozzie guest starred in Big City Greens. I think the next logical step is Gonzo will be on the Owl House.
Hey everyone! Wow, it's Liza and Amity and Ida. Wow! Wow! I can't believe it. Wow!
I did. Who's he gonna voice? Is he just voicing himself in this appearance?
Wow, Camilla, look, we're on the Owl House.
After this, Arlo is going to star in DuckTales.
He can be like, Huey, you can do it, Huey. And then Huey would be like, that's right, Uncle Scrooge. Arlo thinks I can do it.
Dewey's the one.
Oh, Dewey? I got.
Dewey.
Jeez.
Dewey. Did you get Dewey? Did you get what the heck? Did you get Ben Schwartz confused with Saturday Night Live's Bobby Moynihan?
Jeez Louise. I really embarrassed myself.
Everyone cancels
Grizz.
her.
What?
Miss Piggy. What other Disney cartoons are there? Miss Piggy could be on one of them.
Miss Piggy can be on the 7D.
The what? Oh,
the 7D?
Oh, the 7D.
I feel like Miss Piggy could be on DuckTales.
No, Arlo's gonna be on DuckTales. Like, I only have one Muppet.
Why would I don't know. No, Arlo should be on Hall of Game.
What?
Is that what it's called? Hall of Game?
Oh, is that the fucking E3? That's the Cartoon Network Awards show.
No, okay. What am I thinking of? Where it's like the Game of Thrones chair, but it's made of video game controllers. What was that show called? The Disney XD.
I know you're talking. That's the one where they did the E3 coverage and they had to censor the gay kiss in Last of Us 2.
Let me. Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything. Arlo's gonna be on Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything, like 4 years ago.
We're gonna put Arlo in a time machine.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's gonna be in the. I can't say that's gonna be in the Arlo movie. That's not gonna be in the Arlo movie.
Do you have it? Do you have it all planned out?
I should just start singing the GameCube Connection, and I reveal like I have all the lyrics.
Okay,
It's like a live. We should close.
We can't do the melted joke 2 episodes in a row.
Hey Ryan, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Can you hashtag Big Mac Melton?
No. Melton's never coming back. Hi, Rosa. I feel like you've been quiet. You know what's up with you?
Yeah, what's new in the Rosa world?
Rosa always has something to talk about. What have you been doing recently, Rosa?
So,
She does
not a lot.
nothing.
I didn't really watch anything this week.
Shit.
You didn't watch anything over the 4 days since the last episode?
I mean, it went by really quick,
You didn't wait.
surprisingly.
Wait. Did anyone else watch or play anything recently?
I guess in compensation, I'll do a Q&A on like 3D modeling and stuff.
Yeah, honestly, that just leaves more room for question. No. I did. No, I did. What?
What did you?
What did I just forget? I just had it. What was it? What was it, Ryan?
What?
Oh, I did. I watched My Partner's a Monkey.
Oh, you did.
Oh.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to spoil the finale?
I don't
Yeah.
think we're allowed to talk about that on this podcast because we'd get sued by the other podcast. And
I'm
you
sure.
may think that like half of the people who have been on this podcast have also been on the other podcast, but like copyright law is really stringent.
Can you give us like a teaser? You know, give us like a little teaser of like some like funny jokes you said on the podcast. You know.
Gosh, there are some good. Here, I'll say this. I had to record like Foley, like post-production sound for this episode of the podcast.
Oh boy.
That's what I'll say.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Curb doesn't know who Melton is. You have to bring it back for Curb.
No, I think Curb can figure that on their own.
What?
Oh,
No.
yes! I got it. Now I know what to talk about.
All right, Rosa. What do you have to talk about?
So I
What?
recently
Rosa?
saw like the Germa McChicken video.
Yes.
He was just playing Mario Maker 2, but I forgot he was playing Mario Maker 2. All he did was just like talking about the McChicken, like reviewing it and everything, like the mayonnaise and the salad, and like it made me want to get a look at McChicken, and I got like a McChicken and stuff. It was alright. I don't know. I guess Germa made it appetizing despite being so depressing about it.
Every single time I go get something from McDonald's, I get a McChicken because of that one like Facebook page that's called like "For My Money, the McChicken is the best fast food sandwich."
I mean, not wrong. It's like you can't really go wrong with a McChicken.
So
It's solid.
I used to work at McDonald's, as you might. I don't know if I've told the story on podcast, but I think I've told it before. I used to work at McDonald's. And because of this, I am tired of 99% of the food at McDonald's. I can't eat a McChicken ever again.
I'll make you a chicken cutlet sandwich.
Is that not a McChicken, right?
No, it's like a McChicken that's made by me.
Okay, that makes it better then.
I still think of that McChicken video.
Have I told the story of when I worked at McDonald's when the Szechuan sauce thing was happening?
Yeah.
Did you die?
Yeah, so when the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce epic joke was happening and they brought it back, I was working there, and so if you want an awareness of how much Szechuan sauce they were giving per store, one small box in total is all we got ever. And
Really?
And people would come up to the counter, order like a 4-piece chicken nugget, and say, "Can I get 10 Szechuan sauces with that?"
What's that going to do with the rest?
And then we ran
Just
out.
drink it?
We ran out of Szechuan sauce within like 4 hours, and we never got any more. And people would complain about it all day.
That's a real surprise. I remember when I got Szechuan, it wasn't really that hard to get, and there wasn't really much of a line.
It's
Like, it was back in college. I guess I was in my 3rd or 2nd year, but it was my first podcast episode ever I was gonna do, which is from a now defunct podcast, and that episode was never released. So I did art for that and everything, but like, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say I was on that podcast.
donate to our
And
Patreon, and then someday we'll release the lost episode. I'm just kidding.
I have no access to that podcast.
We don't even
I
have
can't do much
we
better.
don't even have a Patreon.
Maybe the art. I can bring it back up, but I don't know. But like, I was on that podcast, and I don't know, we were basically just talking about Szechuan sauce. Well, eating chicken nuggets, having Szechuan sauce.
So the Szechuan sauce thing kind of varied from location to location. We didn't get like riots for sure, like some places were getting. We just got like a good amount of like angry, annoying, like teenage boy customers trying to be like, "Wow, can I get 10 Szechuan sauces? Wow, Rick and
Hey
Nene."
kids, today we're gonna be getting McNugget sauce and the Krusty Burger.
They should have done an episode.
Yeah, but we didn't get like those people who were like rioting at McDonald's demanding more Szechuan sauce. Like we didn't get that. We weren't that bad, but it was definitely obnoxious.
Oh, God, Karam. Did anyone hear Joe Biden? No, we're not gonna talk about that.
When we just talk about politics.
Who the fuck is Joe Biden?
Who's that? You're making them up.
Joe Mama!
Joe Mama. Hey, bros. I want to. I'm thinking of Dinosaur Train. That's a Jim Henson product by Craig Bartlett.
Isn't there someone horny for a dinosaur train?
What?
What? For like the train or what?
The dinosaur.
There's a lot of dinosaurs in that show. They should have called it Dinosaurus Train.
You're right.
We bring Phantom Bernie on as a guest. Yeah, sure.
Oh, the Phantom Burn. Is that like a Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom
Yeah,
Night character?
I don't remember the specific joke, but somebody made a joke about like Five Nights at Freddy's with Bernie Sanders, and there was like Phantom Bernie.
Phantom Bernie. Oh, anyway, about Dinosaur Train.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I watched it like a year ago, and there was like a vampire on that show. It was like this like prehistoric like flying mammal. It was like, "Hello, welcome to my cave." And I remember he was like talking about the cave, like the stalactites, and he's like, "You can tell which one is stalactites and stalagmites because the stalactites stick tight to the ceiling." And I thought that was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard. It's like, how am I gonna remember that? What do you mean tight to the ceiling? What if I thought like tight to the floor?
When were you watching this? How old were you?
19.
Why were you 19 years old and watching Dinosaur Train?
It was on TV. It was on my dad's TV.
Why didn't you just change the channel then?
Cause why can't I just watch Dinosaur Train
What
for like 5 minutes?
What value are you gonna get out of Dinosaur Train?
You can learn about train. You can learn about trains. You can learn about caves.
Have any of you honestly never just watched like a PBS Kids show just because?
No,
Sometimes.
You never put like Curious George Christmas movie.
no, I fucking hate
Curious George Christmas movie is good though.
Curious George is a
Yeah.
little bitch. She's not Curious.
What's wrong, George?
Hey, hear me out, everyone. Everyone in the audience, listen to this. And listen to it real good. Curious George will never be in Smash Bros. Get it through your thick head. Sakurai doesn't want to add him to the game.
He doesn't want any more monkey characters. Olivia just left the call. Hello, Olivia. Hello. Hello, everyone. Isn't the man in the yellow hat in that show? I just realized he's just like John Arbuckle from the Garfield show. I was about to do a voice of like, "Oh, George, what do you want for your Christmas present?" I was like, "That's how John Arbuckle talks in the Garfield show."
A straight ally.
Garfield?
Oh my god! And Garfield is the same voice actor as Curious George.
What?
Frank Welker.
Frank Welker's.
I'm connecting some dots here. There's something here. And he has his friend is a dog. Curious George is friends with a dog.
Are you playing these series are like connected?
In some way, like spiritually, maybe. Not necessarily continuity wise, but
Garfield.
Garfield. Oh, and they're both based on like printed like words and pictures media.
Did you know? Wait, hold on. Frank Welker also plays Nibbler from Futurama.
Yeah. Oh, Nibbler.
Stop! I must step up to the challenge. Wow, Nibbler can talk. Wow. I froze you, Fry. I pushed you into the cryogenics lab. If you go back to the pilot episode, you can see my silhouette. It was all planned from the beginning.
Wow. He makes funny noises.
Did anyone watch the Garfield show twice over the weekend?
I remember. Not
Frank-
Alien Lasagna is all I remember from Garfield.
I watched it today.
Well, what were your thoughts on the Garfield show? You said you had nothing to talk about. Here you were watching the Garfield show.
I know.
I
it's
remember it.
it's
I didn't
all coming
watch
back
it.
to me. I have some things to say about Garfield show. There's the guy who like writes the scripts in like every episode. His name is Mark Evanier, and at Comic-Con there's a panel called like Cartoon Voices that he always hosts. And every time I go there every year, and I watch it digitally at Comic-Con Home this year. Every time he kills up on the stage, like, hi, I'm Mark Evanier. I worked on the Garfield show. He's got nothing new to report. Every time he comes on that stage, it's always, yeah, I worked on the Garfield show. Like, when did that show end?
That
was
was
been recent.
I know it it was airing when Adventure Time, like I think season 2 at least was a thing.
No, it started in like 2008, but
So I remember when Adventure Time season 2 came out. I was watching the trailer for Adventure Time season 2.
2016?
What? Like new
Oh
episodes?
my gosh. This was like the Obama era show.
Obama
Wait,
his hands with
but-
Garfield.
Wait, hold on. Was it airing that long or like episodes being? Oh wow, it looks like episodes. Okay, so it looks like between season 3 and 4 there was a 4-year gap.
Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that this would be the kind of show that would just go off the air?
The last episode of season 3 was October 5th, 2012. Then it returned on October 6th, 2015.
They heard the fan demand.
You know, John Arbuckle talks like a Onimusha character.
Have we talked about that? How he's just like an NPC?
Yeah,
Garfield?
like
Hold on, season
Oh.
5. Season 5 is only one episode.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not. Hold on, let me prove it to you. Season 5, Rodent Rebellion. According to supervising producer Mark Evanier, season 5 of the Garfield show consists solely of the 4-part special Rodent Rebellion, and it's just a 4-part special, and that's the entirety of season 5.
That's all they needed.
it's
What?
The Elite Four of Garfield.
Why is it a season 5? What? What's wrong with this show?
Is it like how Ed and Eddie like one of the last seasons of Ed and Eddie was like 4 episodes or something, and then they just did the movie instead? That Garfield never got the movie.
I mean, they made a Garfield movie. They made Garfield real for it.
Put him back.
Garfield gets Garfield gets real. That show, we've all seen the Garfield show, right?
Of course, modern classic. It's,
Yeah.
like you said, the
That show
Obama
is-
era show.
Yeah, that show is so like the way it's written. It's so like Garfield won't shut up about like, someone is writing the script of this episode, and I should fire my writers. Oh, this is gonna be a long episode. He won't shut up about it. It's like
You sound so
It's like-
upset.
it's like I don't know, Animaniacs. I don't know. I'm not trashing Animaniacs, but like
I
That
think
show
we
was-
should trash Animaniacs.
no, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to trash it really, but like it's like that kind of fourth wall where it's like they'll sort of like talk about like, oh, the writers, and I guess that was kind of novel in like the 90s because like in the 80s everything was such a product and there wasn't like a personal feeling with a lot of cartoons. So like when the Animaniacs were like, oh, let's break the fourth wall, it was like, well, this is crazy. But then the Garfield show is doing it, it just feels tired, and it feels like everyone writing for the show is like 60 years old. Well, it's really clever. Let's reference the fact we're in a cartoon. Wow, this is an 11-minute cartoon episode. They do it every episode.
Wait, hold on. I forgot there is one. Oh, news bulletin! News bulletin! Nickelodeon has announced the Patrick Star spinoff.
Whoa!
My
What's it?
name is Patrick Star, and
My name Wow.
Well,
is
anyone excited for the Patrick Star
no.
like
I don't know.
and like these are characters that need to work off someone. I mean, like it'd be more interesting if it was like an obscure character, but like What can you really do with like just Patrick Star alone?
I've always stood by the notion that SpongeBob's main cast is like very small for a reason. Like every character in that show is so like tightly designed to bounce off each other. I feel like just removing one from the occasion and putting them on their own just doesn't work.
Especially
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah,
Patrick literally like he lives under a rock and does nothing all day. That's the joke of Patrick.
They like tried doing an episode or two with like Patrick on his own, and they're like bad.
SpongeBob's like main cast is like so tightly designed to like bounce off each other. You can see that like older episodes, especially. I just feel like none of them work on their own by themselves with no one else like from the show.
Yeah.
I think if they're gonna do a spin-off show, they should like choose a character who has like less screen time in the show, like a secondary character like Pearl. And like they could like, since she's like a high school girl, they could like have a SpongeBob spin-off where she's in high school. And there's like all these other like human kids, and there's this one who has red hair.
What?
Yeah.
well, okay.
God damn it.
Wow, hey Camilla, we're underwater. We're in Bikini Bottom at high school. Camilla, look at us. Wow.
He's Gonzo here too. Hey everyone, I just want to take a quick break from the SpongeBob discussion. My friend Vivian on Discord, in our Discord chat, she says she hates Baby Park and thinks it sucks.
What about in 200cc?
It's always good. Baby Park's always a grand old time. How could you not like it?
Yeah, that's good. Is that the one that's like...
No,
Yeah, that one?
no.
I only go to Adult Park.
Vivian, I'm talking about okay, so I know two Vivians. Okay, Lavender Sheeps, you're Vivian, Vivian. I'm talking about Vivian, Vivienne.
3 eras, 2 Vivians, 1 big adventure.
What? Is that from Sonic Generations?
Yeah.
Triplets born, the throne awaits.
The seer warns of a deadly fate.
Wait,
Patrick. I don't have much to say about the Patrick.
I'll say, can you just imagine like minor SpongeBob character spin-offs? What would the Larry the Lobster spin-off be about?
Hey guys, it's
I
me,
think-
Larry.
I think they'd have to air that in like Nick at Night.
Yeah.
What
I don't know. Like, I can't imagine like that being... I don't know. What would you do? Just Larry at the beach?
I just cannot fathom any SpongeBob character like carrying their own show by themselves at all.
The closest I could think of is like Plankton, but like I feel like we get enough of Plankton in SpongeBob as is.
They've been trying to like get the Doofenshmirtz show off the ground for so many years. I don't think Plankton would fare any better.
God,
Yeah.
can we talk about fucking Phineas and Ferb creators have tried to make a Doofenshmirtz show like 4 times now.
Yeah, we talked about this in like 3 episodes.
It's just so funny. You could tell they're so desperate to make. They made Milo Murphy into a Doofenshmirtz show halfway in. They were so desperate for it.
I mean, Duke deserves it. He was a really good character. They really stand on his own.
I think they should just cut their losses and make the Buford show.
Hey, Dinnerbell, welcome to my show.
And then Isabel shoots Buford, like, who killed Buford?
Buford dies in his own show.
Yeah, he got shot by Isabel. And then next scene, he's alive again.
And Isabel's like, he's like, Isabella, did you kill Buford? She's like, maybe.
Is Camp? I think Camp Coral is supposed to be like a limited series, right? They've said that.
I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to it.
I think that's what they were saying. I feel like that's how all the spinoffs they're planning are probably going to be like at like I don't know, like 10 or 15 episodes probably. I can't imagine any of them like even being designed to last that long.
I don't really know anyone who wants like SpongeBob but kids. I guess I don't even think kids would want that, to be frank.
Yeah, I think it's just the sort of thing where, like Nickelodeon recently got like a new president or something, and they're also seeing like how, like SpongeBob memes are going, they're fire right now. Oh, we gotta do SpongeBob things. It's getting like a second wind. Everyone who watched it when they're like babies, they're like grown up now, and like maybe they'll watch it with their kids or something. Maybe that I don't know.
You could I feel like, because even as a kid, like I could tell when like spin-offs were just kind of bullshit. Like even as a kid, like when All Grown Up came out, I'm like, I don't want to watch All Grown Up.
Oh, what's wrong with All Grown Up?
Everyone level with me here real fast. Besides the one scene where they call Stu a clown, can you remember a single scene from All Grown Up?
I don't even remember that scene.
I mean, I could probably point out a scene where they call Stu a clown in the original Rugrats.
You're probably
I don't.
right.
Did I talk about it on this podcast the time I like learned what Lost was because I didn't get to see the fucking All Grown Up?
I don't think you told it here. I think you told it somewhere else, but I think you should absolutely tell it here.
Wait, you didn't tell it here? No, I thought you did. Why would I have heard it?
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
explain
I've
that.
heard it.
Yeah.
do a quick
Tell it again.
do a quick
for
recap,
everyone.
I guess.
Maybe you should just stop talking about All Grown Up while I'm on the podcast.
Remember the episode where like they go to like a haunted mountain and found dead bodies, and Tommy used it for like his
What?
film contest?
Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh, you're right. There's an episode of I remember this because I think Quentin Reviews or something did a video about it. There's an episode where like Tommy Pickles goes into the forest, records like a dead body for his horror movie, and just goes, "This is gonna be great for my horror movie." When he sees like a dead body.
Are you sure not talking about when like Logan Paul went to Japan?
No, it's like eerily similar, but it's not that.
What the
Was
fuck?
it Dill?
No, it was Tommy.
No,
It was
Tommy.
Tommy.
Because Tommy,
I
because
feel like
Tommy's
Dill would do that.
Tommy's like a filmmaker in All Grown Ups. I think he likes to record
Oh.
stuff.
Fucking home movies rip-off bullshit.
Tommy. Tommy, we're pre-teens, Tommy. I'm voiced by Nancy Cartwright, Scientology.
Iconic quote. Speaking of home movies, I think it's really funny. Like the second to last episode of Clarence makes it canon that home movies and Clarence share a universe.
It also
love
means
that.
that Over the Garden Wall and home movies share a universe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like if you tell me any two cartoons share a universe and you told me it was Clarence and home movies, I'd believe you.
Yeah. You have the DNA, you know. He's got that Clarence. Clarence injects.
That's me. Hey, Shumo, look, it's Brendan from home movies. Clarence, look, it's Brendan from home movies, Clarence.
Clarence, stop. You can't talk to Brendan from home movies like that, Clarence.
Clarence, looks, it's Brendan from Home Movies.
Is that Mario?
Yeah,
Miss,
he was
Miss
in
Baker.
Clarence.
Miss Baker, I'm from Home Movies, Miss Baker.
Hey, little girl. Hey, Pan.
Clarence? Is that Brendan from home movies?
Oh, they should make a Clarence spinoff called. I'd watch a sumo spinoff. I would watch a sumo spinoff. I think Sumo could carry his own show.
My name is Sumo from Clarence, and I am proud to be.
I think they should make a Jeff spinoff just so they can cancel it after 2 episodes and I can be satisfied.
Oh, right. Has anyone brought up how you share the first name with Sumo?
What?
His name is Ryan Sumowski.
You know what? There's like no good characters named Ryan except Sumo now. I finally shared my name with a good character.
What are the bad Ryans?
There was this, you know the movie like House Mom or whatever?
No.
The movie where like the mom's like a maid or like the house becomes like a maid or something? From Disney Channel? Smart House?
Smart House?
Yeah, the bully in that movie was named Ryan, I think, and it made me upset as a kid.
Does
Oh.
it still make you upset?
Yeah, you know what? I can't. When I watch Smart House, I just start crying.
But, oh, hey, come on! You can't be that sad about Smart House. It has Katie Seagal in it.
Leela?
Fry, I'm your house. I'm your house, Fry. Fry. I just watched a video about that movie. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know she was in that movie.
Activating floor absorption.
It sucks all the trash.
What? And now you're just a font of house mom trivia?
Yes, like the scene. Oh crud! I just watched a Brutal Moose video review of it. I haven't watched the whole movie. Would you recommend it?
I thought you said Doug Walker. I thought you were going to say like, Doug Walker's review of it from like Disney December.
Oh, Disney December, like 2017.
This one is Hama Smart House.
I think I did watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did see that.
I'm glad you admitted it.
I admit it. I admit it.
I'm so I forgot to take a shower today. Can I level with you?
You're talking about this.
Stinky.
I still feel good. I don't feel stinky. I just feel grimy. Just talking about like Katie Seagal. No, don't call me hyper stinky. Don't call me that. I don't want to be called that.
Okay, can everyone tweet hyper stinky p right now on twitter.com?
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll start it right now.
Oh, hey guys, it's okay that you're calling me stinky. I'm just happy to be a part of the Muppets.
Is this what they're saying that?
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm looking at twitter.com right now, and I've noticed nobody else has tweeted hyper stinky p yet. I'm kind of waiting.
Nobody's gonna do that because everyone.
You know, just in case you know how to spell it, you know, like just like hyper stinky p, just in case okay, just want to make sure, everyone knows.
Stinky P, Stinky Pete. No, Stinky Pete, you're out of your box.
What are you?
Oh no.
The prospector.
It can be a hashtag.
Jesse, this is not easy to admit.
What does he sound? I don't remember what the prospector sounds like in that movie.
If you could kill lots of hugging bears, would you?
Where's your kid now?
He is probably dead. There's no way he lived, right?
Why would he die? Like, he's just attached to the front of a car. Like, he doesn't need to eat or swim or anything.
Yeah, he's gonna get like weathered out. There's gonna be like a rainstorm and it rips his head off. That wouldn't kill him. That would not kill him. Oh God!
Can we DM Pixar about like how toys will die? Like, how do I kill a toy from Toy Story? If Woody from Toy Story is trying to kill me, how would I defeat him?
I think, is it more comforting to think that they can die?
No. If I think Rex from Toy Story needs to die eventually.
What?
Yeah, that bitch has had it too good for too long.
What did he ever do?
He's
just a gamer.
He's like, Woody, look, it's Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
And then
what are we gonna do, Buzz?
And then Pig goes, "Hey, Buzz, look it's Sora."
His name is Ham.
Pig.
Ham and
Hey, Otis.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny image I saw on Twitter.
What's the image?
It's like this picture of Pig from a video game.
Yeah, what about it?
He says hey, what if there was a Barnyard spinoff where they were in high school and they were humans, and one of them was he had red hair.
Is this your one joke now? I lost 3 followers in the span of retweeting every hyper stinky pee joke.
Really? Well, that's what you get.
Yeah.
Honest to Christ. Yeah. Wow.
What if they go to a high school
Yeah.
and they have red hair?
I'm Grammy Norma. I'm old and I got gray hair.
What if everyone was Tyler?
It's like the end of the first Sam and Max season from Telltale, where everyone in the world becomes Max and he has to punch everyone. It's just everyone's Tyler now.
What a sad existence.
You think Muppets Now is the worst Muppet thing?
Yeah,
Wow.
worse than Kermit's
That's kinda
Swamp Years.
Jeez,
Wow.
I never watched Kermit Swap Years. Is it good? It was an advertisement on the VHS tape I had of Stuart Little 2 that I watched all the time as a kid. Did anyone here watch Stuart Little 2?
Yeah, let
Well,
me.
yeah, no, yeah, I did.
I think our good pals Lucy and Renee have. I can DM them. Hey, what's your thoughts on Stuart Little 2? Hey,
Could you please?
Yeah, hold on. Let me DM Renee right now. Hey, have you seen Stuart Little 2? I'm talking about it on my podcast right now, and I need to know what you think of it so I can copy your opinions.
That is the one with the plane, right? Someone's asking that in chat.
Or think
Hey,
of it.
that's the one with the bird. That's the one with the little bird. That's the one with Wendy from McDonald's. Is that her name? Wendy? What? For McDonald's. The wacky, the wubby. What? The wacky. What is it? The wacky world? No.
Tex
What?
Avery?
Welcome to the Wacky Wack Wack.
No.
It's time for one of my favorite videos.
McDonald. Ronald. Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. Wendy for McDonald's. Class T Shupo. Wendy. McDonald's. Rugrats. Rugrats Go Paris. Rugrats Go Wild.
What are you?
As told by Ginger. McDonald's. Sunday the Dog. McDonald's. Ronald McDonald. VHS. Lost episode. VHS. Pat Mac. Lost episode. Ronald McDonald. Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald.
Well, sleep's broken, everyone. I'm going to like.
Time to reboot seat.
Oh wow, Kermit. 15 minutes to curtain. Kermit.
Are you putting a time limit on our show?
No, that's Scooter before in the Muppet Show pre-show. Why isn't Muppets Show on Disney Plus?
I don't know. Disney. Do you think Disney actually cares that they own the Muppets? Like they have like the entire show. With they could put the effort. Like I think it's like a copyright thing. There's a few copyrighted songs or something, so they don't want to do it. Like they could put the effort in to fix that.
Oh yeah, come on. That's like when like Smash tournaments say like, oh, we can't set the state. We can't use like Battlefield mode because of copyrighted music. It's like, no, that's not true. Just don't use the stages with copyrighted music. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Scooby, how'd you know it was me? Because I'm a master detective, and everyone knows Ken is a terrible guesser.
I'm trying to save this right now.
We can just
I've
go.
never really-
Has anyone else watched or played anything before we go into questions? Does anyone have anything they want to talk about before we go into questions? You watch
What?
anything? You watch or play anything, Liv?
Yeah, Liv, did you bring anything up? What have you been doing, Liv? Olivia? Live, Olivia, live up,
Okay, so you know this game called Plants vs. Zombies?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You know how they made like poker?
Yeah.
I made it?
Yeah.
Oh, they made like a Plants vs. Zombies card game, and I've been playing that recently, and it's like a really bad mobile game. I feel like it
Oh.
like deserves credit for like how it is, mainly because it like ran out of money so much that they made 3 sets for the game. They made like 3 sets of cards, but the last set they like to extend the game's lifespan. They just cut the set in half, so now there's just 2 prehistoric themed sets. They're like they're each half full of prehistoric based cards. Because that was gonna be the gimmick of the last set, but then half of them are just like random other cards. Like they had this card that's like a mushroom, and when you play it, it makes another little mushroom on the board. And then they like made a separate card that's the mushroom that the first mushroom card gives you, and it's just like a littler mushroom. It's like superfluous. I don't know if this like makes sense.
No, it reminds me of. I swear that there was probably a Yokai Watch thing where they started off and then just didn't finish it. It's probably what I'm thinking of. That reminds me of it.
I mean, Milky Watch has made a lot of mobile games too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I was probably thinking of Metal Wars where they typed a bunch of stuff up and then just didn't finish it.
I think we should like become puny fans again.
I don't think we should. I think I'm good.
Yeah. And back to like poker for Plants vs Zombies. The thing that like I keep playing it because it's like a really fun design, because it's like a really clever way to get Plants vs Zombies into a card game. Because like Plants vs Zombies has the whole like there's 5 lanes or so, or it's like 5 or I don't know. There's 5 in Plants vs Zombies, right?
I think.
Maybe.
And so in this card game, you have like 5 rows that you can like play your cards in, and you can only have like 1 unit in each row, and then like 1 lane is like the heights lane, and that's like the roof levels. And like if you play like the catapult plants there, they get like bonuses because that's how they were better there in the original game. And then there's the water lane, which you can't play stuff in unless it says it can like go in water, which is how it worked in the original game. And it's really clever at like taking the Plants vs Zombies 1 mechanics and making a card game, and it's cute. And also like you either play as a plant or a zombie, and you like only fight like if you're playing as a plant character, you can only fight a zombie deck, and vice versa. It's like balanced asymmetrically, and it's like cool. And then it's like EA owns the game, and they like charge you fucking awful amounts of money. You have to like pay like 1,000 monies to get to get packs efficiently, and you get like 10 of the currency gems from like beating a quest, and then you can get like currency from watching ads. Where you get like 5 at a time. So you just like have to watch ads over and over again if you want to progress in the game.
Just real quick, just speaking of Plants vs Zombies, you were talking about the cabbage plant earlier, and it just reminded me. I think it's funny. The cabbage plant's like the most useless plant in Plants vs Zombies 1 because it's useful in like one world, and every other world is better to use like the pea shooter.
Yeah, but like even in the world that you get it, you get the corn plant, and the corn plant's better because it does the same thing except it has like the butter.
Just want to interject that we have a first place in Fortnite in the chat.
Everyone, congratulations! Fortnite win.
Heck yeah!
I think in Plants vs Zombies 2, they give you the cabbage plant earlier, and they try to give you like zombies to like go against it, but like that game sucks, so it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to poker. There are also like 2 special heroes that are like themed to the second set, and I think they were like gonna release new heroes for every set, but then like since they stopped making the game before the third set even came out, there are only like these 2 special heroes that like once every few months they release special packs. Oh yeah. By heroes I mean you play as the heroes in the game, and they're like dictate what type of deck you can use. And they're like the people you play as, but you start out with like 3 heroes for the plants and zombies, and you have to unlock the rest. And there's like a 5% chance every time you open a pack, you get a hero. And there's like 20 heroes in the game. So like, you have to open like hundreds of packs if you want to have everything in the game, and it's really well designed.
That reminds me, just speaking of mobile games, I downloaded Mario Kart Tour again today just to look at it, and like, I'm like, oh well, you know what, this game has so many cool characters in it. Maybe I'll try giving it just a second chance. Like, you know, I'll give it one more shake. And I played the game for like 20 minutes, remembered how it controlled, then got really upset and stopped playing and deleted it immediately.
I've never played that game. How does it control?
It's so hard to like turn and drift. It's just I just every time I play it, I'm like, wow, I wish I could just plug a controller in and play with it instead.
Using like a phone screen to control driving sounds miserable.
Don't worry, there's portrait mode.
Every second I was playing that game, I was just desperately wishing, wow, I just wish they put all this stuff in 8 instead. That's just the entire feeling of Mario Kart Tour.
Mm-hmm. Also, speaking of phone games,
Oh, you played one too?
I've just been thinking about one for like the past 2 weeks,
Okay.
and I want to know if anyone else like knows what this is.
Mhm.
Because I feel like the Pocket God.
Oh god.
Only
I
90 kids will remember.
remember fucking Pocket God, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure because that's like I was just thinking about how like that's a game that like had to be popular, but also no one ever like says anything about it ever.
It exists.
I'm not
It
even sure that people know about it.
It
sometimes.
like exclusively existed. Oh, hello, Hannah. Thank you for subscribing, Hannah.
Hi Hannah. Hi Hannah. Hi Princess.
I feel
Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on Game Grumps.
we're not talking about Game Grumps. We're talking about Pocket God. No,
Oh wait, I'm sorry, Arian. I gotta put you down.
oh,
What?
Pocket God like existed like in that very early iTouch.
He didn't die.
Pocket God existed in that very early like iTouch era of games, and I think if it came out any other time, nobody would give a shit about it. But like since it was like one of those early iPhone games, like it got kind of lucky.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You can there's tons of meme references. There's like Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah,
jokes.
yeah. There's a Charlie Sheen little guy you can get. You can quote Charlie. Remember when Charlie Sheen
Yeah.
was a meme? Remember that?
Well,
Now his
I'm
dad is a
crazy.
meme.
Now his dad is a meme.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm a meme.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Charlie Sheen's his last name when he was born, I believe it was no. I'm gonna look this up just so I don't like. Do you ever say something on this podcast that is just so stupid, and then like a day later you realize like, What was I talking about?
A
I'm so
day?
embarrassed.
A day, more like 4 minutes after I say it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the podcast.
I guess. I don't know. There's some things I've said where it's like, that was completely wrong. What was I talking about?
Did you play it later when they added a god battle game that was a totally different thing? It was I don't remember playing that far. No, the last thing I remember was like they added like a spider thing. It's like
No, that was pretty early. I played the battle stuff. They had like a whole like ending arc thing. Like a big climax thing where you could like get god powers, and it was sort of like a very simple like kind of like rock paper scissors. I think that's what it was. There was like an apocalypse themed finale thing, and you had to get Tom Cruise to, I don't know, do something. I forgot. And there's a room where you could turn into babies.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, pocket god babies.
Yeah.
Okay, so Charlie Sheen is born as Carlos Erwin Estevez. Sheen Estevez.
Planet Sheen is oh so funky.
Damn.
Isn't that great? What's going on there? Sheen Estevez?
You just reminded me. I've been watching Jimmy Neutron as background noise when I'm working on stuff lately.
How does that?
Uh,
What have you been watching it on? What is
I've
on Hulu? You've been watching it on...
I've been watching it on Hulu. Yes. I still appreciate just how fucking chaotic that every second that show just something incredibly dumb's happening. Like there's like a little background animation, like the scene where like it's like the father, like the parent child like Olympic game thing they were doing, and like Carl and his dad are like doing like the bucket like the little red bucket thing challenge, like the wagon challenge, and they're like he's like
What?
go left, go right, and like a little squirrel falls into like their little little wagon, and like the squirrel starts putting alongside Carl.
What are they? Well, the Bird Box challenge?
Not the Bird Box. Can I just say, my other thing I have to say about Jimmy Neutron is the show. I feel like the show is very indecisive about if Carl's like a sweet, kind soul or if he's like secretly fucked up and evil. It goes back and forth on that a lot.
Can't he be both?
No,
I mean, no.
I want. I was watching the episode where he says, "You know, have you ever thought in a certain light that Miss Fowl looks kinda."
What's evil about appreciating a nice older lady?
I wasn't saying that it's evil. I just remembered he said it.
Well, and you're like jealous?
No.
Do you feel like this fell in a way, Ryan?
My other favorite thing about Jimmy Neutron is they reuse the same like character model for like separate characters. Like there's like 4 separate Butler characters on Jimmy Neutron. They all use the same Butler character model.
I mean, they're species.
There's like 4 separate baby characters. They all use the same baby model.
Yeah.
I think what's his name, Skeeter from the fast food place. They use his model for like 4 different characters.
There's like a blonde Skeeter, right? and the McSpanky's like drive-in head thing, the drive-through head is like that like ventriloquist doll.
Also, like you know how like every character on the show kind of has like defined parents. Like Carl has very like defined parents from like design, like sort of Jimmy and Sheen.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Cindy's dad is just like a background character. They will put into like shots sometimes. It's not,
I actually don't remember what Sheen's parents look like at all.
he only has a dad. I think it's
Dad
implied.
has a big mustache.
I think it's implied his mom's like dead or something.
What? Like
If I was Sheen's mom, I'd be dead too.
Hey, Jimmy, Mama!
Yeah, but no,
I miss my mom so much.
She
Jimmy, bring back my mom.
Sheen only has a dad. Yeah.
Cindy Vortex.
I'll say this is. I don't know if anyone's had this take ever, but I think the character of Libby gets a lot funnier when they stop pairing her with Cindy and make her more like the straight man to Carl and Sheen. When they kind of like group her with them, I think she gets funnier because I don't know, she kind of goes along with their stuff sometimes, and I think that's funny.
Is that Mr. Vortex?
Can you send me an image of Mr. Vortex?
Yeah.
Gort?
Yeah, that's him.
Wait,
That's
What
Mr.
kind
Oh
of
my
name is
God.
that?
He looks like Tim Heidecker.
What kind of name is Vortex?
Here's
That's her name.
He looks
She
like a
parallels Jimmy
priest.
Neutron.
He looks like a homophobic priest.
my other my, my, here's
Right.
Cindy's
Ryan,
back.
can you-
Yeah, hold on.
yeah, put him on screen.
But it's
He
Cindy's.
looks homophobic. Just look at him.
My other Jimmy Neutron take of the night.
Mario is homophobic. I'm sorry, Ken. I just had to let that one out.
This is my last one. Goddard the silly dog genuinely like design whips.
Oh yeah.
I want a real Goddard the funny dog from Jimmy Neutron. I want one as Goddard was real. I'd love it.
Goddard can be real. How much money do you have?
4. Let me check my bank
4?
account right now.
Three. Two. One. Got a blast. You know what that does remind me? That you watch Jimmy Neutron. I'm starting to remember. Like as the show is going on, I'm starting to remember. Like, oh yeah, no, I watched that and I did that. I was thinking up that. I was gonna bring that up.
I have negative $12.74. Is that enough to buy Goddard?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, you're probably gonna have to do it on that budget.
Oh no!
I watched the Dora movie on Hulu.
Oh, how was the Dora movie?
I liked it. That was a cute film. You should everyone, if you want to watch if anyone wants to watch the Dora movie. What?
What?
What
about
it's good. It's a nice movie. What?
What about Dora? Do you like it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. She's how do I explain why I like it? Like,
I don't know.
I don't want to spoil anything, you know.
I feel like sometimes you can just say, "Oh, this was funny and it made me smile," and that, that's enough.
It did make me smile. I don't know what it was. Like,
I think
I don't know
sometimes
if I'm like particularly nostalgic for Dora, but
I think
guess I am.
I think sometimes like people like get very like defensive about like simple things. They're like, "Oh no, this very simple children's cartoon like is actually secretly like genius." Like, no, you can just say it made you smile. That's fine.
Yeah, it's a fine. It's like a fine kids movie about like it's like high school kids and like and then but like Dora's one of the characters and there's like a lot of funny like she's like very nice to everyone and she acts like Dora and it's just kind of cute. Like, oh, this it's kind of funny. And then like her grandma is there. It's very like a sweet. I was like, Abuelita. It's like, oh, Dora. And Boots is in the movie, voiced by D. Bradley Baker.
Of course.
He's going like he's doing his D. Bradley Baker animal voice, where he's like, just doing that a bunch. Yeah.
Doesn't he like get a deep voice?
Yeah, he is voiced by Danny Trejo in one scene, and they advertise that so much. It's like, oh, Boots, voiced by Danny Trejo. It's like, oh, I'm Danny Trejo. Hello, welcome. Oh, hello, Mr. Trejo. Today we're going to be making tacos. Oh, I have a class to making a turkey.
No one's gonna understand what you mean by this. No one. See, me and you are the only 2 people in the world who have watched Muppets now.
No.
Maybe I'm gonna watch Muppets later. I've been waiting the whole fucking podcast to make that joke.
Good job.
Yeah, that's we just wanted to make a show that you can watch anytime you want. It's Muppets Now.
But yeah, I would recommend the Dora movie. They have a little, they recreate the Dora intro at the beginning, and it was really neat. Diego in the movie. There's some weird lore stuff that I was a little confused about. I don't know how deep into it I want to go. But yeah.
All right. I think I unless there's any final things anyone wants to talk about, I think it's a good time to segue into questions.
Yeah.
Question time.
All right. Chat, if there's anything you want us to talk about or ask about, get your finger guns ready. Pow pow. Get your
I'm your guide. I'll answer all the questions you want. All right, let's see. Let's get those comments rolling. Let's get the chat going. Quick mode, quick speed. Let's see it.
Is this fucking like Yosemite Sam's podcast?
Oh, varmint! Oh, I'm so mad about the state of the politics and the
Which Simpson do you relate to the most?
Well, Ryan,
Well,
Ryan?
I don't really know. The Simpsons is a cast of funny family members.
Why is Marge being a MILF like a banned topic?
Don't worry about it.
Ryan hates the truth.
There's good old lovable Homer, funny Marge, that silly boy Bart. Lisa's there too, and who could forget little Maggie? But I have to say, I do love Marge.
Who's speaking?
Who's I where does the ride end and the Marge begin?
Wait, well, do you guys want to answer the question? Which Simpson family member do you relate to the most?
Now, Ryan,
Hmm?
I don't know if you remember this topic of discussion, but have you ever heard of tulpas?
Yeah? What about it?
I think you should do some research on that. It might be enlightening to you.
Okay, cool.
Lightningy?
Yeah, like me.
Lightningy.
No one else.
No, it's
Is,
what?
is anyone else gonna answer this question, or are we just?
No, I know, I will.
Okay.
I relate to you. That's right, you.
I'm not a Simpson.
I wasn't pointing at you. I was pointing at that one.
Good answer.
Oh, that one.
Oh yeah. Ah, jeez, I should have known. What about you, Seep?
Well, I don't know. Let me think.
I could be Lisa.
Because I'm pretty smart, like Lisa. Yeah. Or
Well, I could be Bart. I'm cool and I ride a skateboard. I have
Do
a
you ride a
slingshot.
skateboard?
no, I don't.
Well,
I have roller skates, but I'm not really a professional. I don't have a slingshot. I'm gonna have to go. Maybe Maggie, because she's like kind of like.
a baby?
You relate to the fucking baby?
Well, she's like the real brains of the operation. She's usually one step ahead of the other family members.
All right, we have the world's first Maggie Simpson, Kenny. What about you?
No.
What about you, Liv? Which Simpo do you relate to the most?
I can't all the Simpsons feel really straight to me.
What? No. Lisa's bisexual.
Okay, that's fair, but I don't want to be Lisa.
What's wrong?
Oh, Lisa! Oh, Lisa ruined the show. I don't watch the Simpsons anymore. Lisa's the only problem. They could get rid of Lisa.
I feel bad for her. I don't want to give her any more trouble.
Oh.
Dad, I'm being kinned.
I don't think I would ever kin a Simpsons character.
Why not?
No, none of them.
I
They
think
don't
you
look
have to get
kinda-
Homer though.
Which Homer is the question?
Are there multiple Homers now? Like the second Homer who's in Simpsons Galaxy?
What?
Yeah, the bigger Homer.
If we could reach outside the family, I'd say Millhouse.
No, I think I'd be Milhouse too.
I
Actually,
think we're all
I
Millhouse.
think all of us are Milhouse.
Next question.
I saw a few people in chat wanting to ask if any of us have watched the Owl House. Has anyone here watched it but me?
It's the Owl House. It's the Owl House.
I can leave this podcast right now.
No.
I guess I'll give my brief thoughts. I like it. I think it kind of takes some stuff from Gravity Falls and improves on it, and also it's got gay girls, so I that's like plus points.
People keep retweeting the gay girl dance scene onto my timeline. I keep not watching it because I don't want to spoil myself, and then I keep not watching the show.
That's fair. It's a good scene. It's got the best. It's very funny because it genuinely has the best animation. The show is the gay dance scene.
That's just how it is.
I never. What's it? Would you recommend it? Would you recommend it? I've never seen that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would.
Okay.
How would you like recommend it compared to Amphibia? I ask this because they like take up this exact same space in my brain.
I haven't watched much Amphibia, but I've enjoyed the Yellow House a bit more so far.
All right.
All right, what are our thoughts on Fortnite?
I played 2 matches of Fortnite and got really bored and never played it again.
Oh.
This was like in 2018.
You want to take that back, Ryan Ribbity?
No.
It is I, the most popular Fortnite streamer in the world. Mixer
I thought we-
49.
I thought we assassinated you.
I've come back. I will be the esports dominate. I almost said dominatrix.
Next question.
What's your favorite episode of Adventure Time?
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
Oh, God.
I could actually answer.
There's like
Been a lot.
there's like 200 plus episodes of that show, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like saying "Remember You" is like a really boring answer, but like I like objectively, I feel like that's probably one of the best ones.
Mine's more too. Mine's still What Was Missing or whatever that was the name, right? Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen Adventure Time. I think I liked the one where Marceline was singing. Where they were all singing.
Yeah,
That's what was missing.
That was what was missing. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. And I like this scene where Princess Bubblegum found a room full of James.
What?
Remember when, like, it was James 2? They found out, like, James was faking his death. So they, like, sat down and watched Bubblegum look into the house, and then all the James starts running out. I've never seen the episode, but I
Yeah.
love that scene.
They're pretty. I like the James, and he's got the same voice as Brack from Space Ghost.
Hey, Brack from.
Hey, cartoon. I gotta think of an answer.
It's
I don't
hard
know.
because there's a lot of episodes, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
like
guess I'll say what I'm thinking of right now. I really like the Hall of Egress. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I think it's just a really it has like a really neat fantasy concept, and it has a very. I like the energy, like the vibe of it. It's very. I like a lot of the like later Adventure Time is like really chill and like sort of like I don't know the word, like maybe like a bit melancholy
Mhm.
almost, like compared to the older ones where it's a little more upbeat. Some of them are more
Yeah.
like introspective.
Yeah. No, a lot of the later Adventure Time stuff is very like melancholy and like kind of.
lo-fi hip-hop Adventure Time episodes to introspect to.
I was talking about this the other night. Adventure Time has such like a unique tone because like it takes place like in a very post-apocalyptic world, and all the characters speak very weirdly and stuff. Like they all say kind of weird things all the time, but like the main focus of the show tends to be like the very like genuine relationship between the characters,
Mm-hmm.
which I
It's also like, yeah,
which
it's a really interesting show. I love it.
I guess if you want to
Very
count,
good going.
if you want to count like full like story arcs as like episodes, I like the Susan Strong mini series they did. I like that one.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Yeah, yo, if you're out there, you should watch Adventure Time. I love that show, but it's kind of weird to recommend because it's like 200 episodes, and it's the kind of show where it's like if you don't like the first 20 episodes, you could keep watching and maybe you'll still like it.
Just watch the first few episodes. If you don't like the first few episodes of season 1, just like skip to like what I don't know what like season I'd skip to, like say like where the release starts. I guess like probably like season 2.
Okay.
Yeah, like season 2 or 3.
I've got a new question from the chat. It's, hi, I don't know what this is. I'm new here. So explain what this is.
Well, this is a podcast where we say things. Now I can't promise they're good things, but I guess I like the last episode too. But I feel like saying, "Oh, the last episode of a show where it's like a big finale," it's kind of a boring answer to give to.
That might be mine. I really like that. I love like the ending
Yes, it's
montage.
really
That's such
nice.
a nice. Oh.
I stand by. People got mad it wasn't like a big battle thing, but I still stand by. Like I think at that point in the show, having a big battle thing where like Finn fights a giant monster isn't what the show was about at that point.
No.
I think the conclusion being more like, oh, BMO sings a little song that ends up being the key to help save the day, and then oh, Betty sacrifices herself is like more fitting is what the show became.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Finn's doing an epic dance, and he should kiss a lady. Like, who does he end up with? Who's he gonna end up with? I gotta know.
I think Finn should have like did a cool thing with the sword and said mathematical.
I agree.
I think we could take like one more question, I guess.
No, we can take 3 more. Let's do 3 more questions.
You can do it in 5.
I'll do it in 9.
Okay, 9 more questions.
What do you think?
But I guess wait, I want to say one more thing about action.
Oh, okay.
Like action scenes can be good, but they need like development,
Right.
like characters to develop.
Looking at
You
you,
know-
Ruby.
Yeah,
I've
basically.
never
I
watched
mean,
Ruby.
That's-
Never watched it.
Go on, Rosa.
I think yeah, like that HP Bummer guy video has it best. Like the action scenes are cool, but like if there's like no like character or good writing behind it to make it even better or to give better context, it's not really. It like you could really care less about the action scene. I mean, like no one wants to see a cool action scene unless it's like their favorite characters. You know, like you could just Sick Man versus Sick Man. And it looks cool, but not invested. But like Marissa versus Vegeta, wait, I know those characters. I like Vegeta. I like Marissa. Who will win?
I mean, you
Because
say
those are-
that no one's invested in the characters in Stickman videos, but I can tell you there's a Stickman video fan base.
Oh, you know what? I don't count that. I like Red Stick
Figures the movie.
I think like Liv, you would relate to this. Pokemon fans tend to be like very up in arms about like, oh, I don't care about the characters. I just want to see Ash win the battles.
Oh, absolutely. That's how we got that. That was the like philosophy behind X and Y. It's like a great contrast going from like I don't know, like the older seasons had battles, sure, but they also had like the charming character moments and just charming funny stuff and like stuff about being friends with Pokemon. And
Now it's all
just
paper
more than
puns.
just- Yeah, now it's all paper puns.
Alright, I think this is a good last question. Like this is like a kind of controversial, get steamy in here. Who is your least favorite
Steamy.
Smash Bros character? No Fire Emblem.
I got joined Smash Brothers already.
Joker. That's
Yeah,
so easy.
Joker.
I don't want to copy everyone. Geez,
Would
hold
you have
on.
said Joker?
I might have said I don't like fighting him.
Morgana.
Let me look.
I honestly don't like fighting me. I haven't bought any of the DLC, but I don't really. For some reason, fighting Joker makes me angry.
He kind of.
Does anyone feel that?
Yeah. You see, like he gets stronger by you hitting him, and that sucks. And then
Yeah,
he just like gets a strong mode. And it's just like, oh, run away from Joker for 5 minutes.
Joker.
And he's such like he's so like tiny. He's like a tiny head. And he's like, I'm so cool.
Joker's also done like irreversible damage to like society. I feel like things got a lot worse in life when Joker got into Smash and people discovered like Persona 5 and like.
After
Yeah.
the mind-shattering reveal of Joker.
But if we want to not
Game
count,
Awards.
if I don't want to count Joker, I guess the character in the roster I care about the absolute least, and I think this might be a controversial statement. They can remove Lucario from the game and I wouldn't notice.
Wow.
I feel like being nice to Lucario today. I've been mean to him for like years, but he's just a funny dog.
He's got his own movie.
He's fine. I forget he's in the game. All the
I feel like
time.
conflicted because I feel like Greninja deserves to be in the game less, but like Greninja's a funny frog.
I had a weird like brain like trying to remember what Lucario's tail was, and when I looked it up, I was like, "What?"
I don't hate Lucario. I just forget he's in the game.
Lucario looks like a plastic toy, but like that's just his business.
My
Thank you for
sister,
dragging Joker.
my sister played Red Lucario on Brawl and called him Purple Puppy and would only crawl around. That's good. Actually, you know what Lucario can say now.
I don't know what mine is. There's like 80 characters. What?
Yeah,
What do I say?
It's hard to remember them all.
I don't know. You're the character. You tell me.
I think it was like a really bold decision to add the Nostalgia Critic and Doug Walker as separate characters.
It's
Maybe
clear
it's so
Sakurai's channel awesome bias. I have to go onto the Super Smash Brothers website. I can't remember what characters are in this game anymore.
Sarah, there's only one Doug movie. What are you talking about?
It was all an illusion. What if it was all a dream?
Join Smash Brothers already.
I know she isn't in Smash, but can I say the Join Smash Goblin is my least favorite?
Join Smash Goblin. No, it says no Fire Emblem. Okay, come on.
I mean,
She's not a Smash character. She's a Join Smash character.
she looks like she has like ugly bangs.
Join Smash Bros already! What are you waiting for?
Come on, you have to be in Smash Brothers. Everyone's cheering for you. Right, everyone.
This
That's
is the
what the trailer feels like. She turns to the camera and like looks. She's talking.
like you will respect Fire Emblem, and like no.
Don't you like Fire Emblem? Come on, it's a new character.
I don't know. There's so many of these little creatures running around in this game. How am I supposed to just kick one of them out?
Oh,
I mean,
Who's
for choosing
your
someone to
favorite
kick out, I'd
Who's
just
your
kick out
favorite-
Mario.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Good
Okay.
Lord.
Here's a
I'll say
good.
Joker. Sure, Joker.
Here's a good.
Whatever.
Here's a good final question. A lighter final question. Who's your favorite unofficial Smash character from like a mod or like a Smash Flash or something?
Waddle Dee.
From Smash Flash 2?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, he's good. I was about to go into like a whole. I'm not gonna go into like a tangent about it.
I feel like saying Waluigi's boring, but there's this Waluigi mod me and my friends used to use all the time, so I guess I have nostalgic Waluigi Brawl memories.
Mhm.
I like the furry Sonic OCs that are in Super Smash Flash. Like, I think
what were
one
the
of the-
names?
I think one of them seemed like Blade.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was only the first one. What
Why
makes so
were they in
incredible?
that? Whose characters were those? Why were they there?
They
Look
were
at that.
OCs inside it now.
That was such a crazy such a
Remember-
crazy game.
I was
Remember how like Kirby and Meta Knight were one character for some reason?
Yeah, and like Mario and Luigi's sprites were like edited Mega Man sprites for some
God.
reason. What was the deal there?
What about you?
Totally.
What about you, Rosa? Do you have an answer before we end off?
I remember playing this massive mod pack, and I would say one of my favorites were like playing as Shadow, which is really cool. I love Shadow the Hedgehog. I really want him in Smash. And then there's like this Cloud mod before Cloud was in Smash. You could play as him Raw. In that mod pack, you could switch the skin to Cyrano with like a watermelon as a sword.
Oh, thank God.
So yeah, there's your Cyrano with a sword. And
All right. Well, this has been ready to.
It's just been ready to start the podcast. I can't do it. Okay, Percy. Clarence, why don't you end the podcast?
No, you could be Clarence.
Okay, thank you for coming. You ready to start the podcast? I'm Clarence.
Clarence, this was a good show. Everyone loved it.
Garfield, it's time to end the podcast.
Oh, jeez, John.
I don't want to end the podcast. I love doing the podcast.
That show has 4 voice actors. Who was that guy?
We're
That guy.
ending the- we're
What's
ending-
his name?
We're ending the show now. Good night.